Hey guys, what's up? So first of all, just want to say if you're clicking on the video, I appreciate you. I wanted to give everyone an update on kind of what's in store for the future of the TCaptainX channel and for my future outside of TCaptainX. So I've been getting asked a lot if I'm quitting Call of Duty and Warzone, and the short answer is no, but I'm taking a break for sure. Warzone has been 100% of my channel content, basically. And back in Warzone 1, I saw incredible growth, especially through shorts, which is a big reason how I was able to get my subscriber count so high. But Warzone's changed a lot since then as well. And its lifespan, this is easily the lowest interest I've seen in Warzone from a content perspective. As a creator, I usually have a handful of video styles that I can kind of go through, and they're like guaranteed bangers, like my aim guide or certain styles of shorts like gas clutches, which is something I've like kind of been known for. And those are doing usually like 10 to 20% of the views like they used to get. And at the end of the day, that is how I make money doing what I do. And if you just do like a simple Google trend search, you can see that people just aren't searching Warzone content. So it's not getting recommended to their feeds because they're not showing interest in it. And outside of just the performance perspective of like views and whatnot, I'm just not having a ton of fun playing Warzone right now. We haven't really got anything that feels new and refreshing this year in Warzone. And what is new, like movement and guns and whatnot, there's just tons of bugs and issues with the game. I was starting to enjoy ranked at first and was seriously debating with how bad content was doing, like just like focusing on streaming and making a top 250 push for the first time ever. But rank is infested with hackers, like worse than peak Verdansk was. So there's just no way that I'm even gonna waste my time attempting to do something like that. And now I get someone's gonna be watching this and be like, wow, you're complaining about playing video games for a living, and I get it, you're right. I have an awesome job at the end of the day, and I am very, very blessed to have gotten to where I am. But I do know what working a real job is like. Many of you don't know that I was a registered nurse working during the pandemic on a very difficult inpatient floor at a major hospital. And being completely blunt, I don't want to go back to that because one, nurses are insanely underpaid for what we do and often just treated like crap as well. And I've really enjoyed being able to like be my own boss and set my own schedule. As far as me returning to Warzone, I still plan on streaming it some, but it might just be for like the first hour of stream and then we're gonna switch to another game. I don't know really much if I'll do much content on it, at least in the very near future. Now I do plan to revisit things definitely when Verdansk returns, which is gonna be probably season 3, so probably like March, and give it a solid try because I'm like genuinely excited for that. But I just don't know if Call of Duty is actually gonna deliver a well-finished product because I don't know if they've ever done that since Warzone. Like even Warzone 1 at its peak still had a lot of issues. It was just the game was so new and fresh then that, you know, people played it. So we're just gonna have to see if they can deliver at least a decent product. So with that said, what is the plan for the future? Well, there are two main things. As far as the TCaptainX channel goes, some of you may have noticed I've been posting and streaming Marvel Rivals, and I'm addicted to that game. If you haven't played, it is somewhat similar to Overwatch as a hero 6v6 shooter, but the heroes are all the different Marvel characters, like everyone from the Avengers, Punisher, Wolverine, Black Panther, etc. And what's crazy is I am just hooked to wanting to learn and get better and better at this game because I've never played anything like it. And it's a game that's really easy to pick up and play, but there's also a insane skill gap in like you can get so good with different characters. In each character, it's like you're playing a completely different game. There's like 30 characters and they're adding more and more every season. So it's just like, there's so much to learn and do and the game just feels so fresh. Plus the game just works. Like I don't think I've encountered really any bugs. I haven't ran into a single cheater. There's really good quick play with pretty low to like kind of moderate SBMM, but not like absurd. But then there's also a ranked mode, which is what I'm really hooked to like grinding to try to rank up. It's a free game, it's cross-platform for console and PC, and yeah, I'm just having a ton of fun playing it. The bad thing though is that YouTube and its algorithm bases your videos and streams very heavily off of how your regular viewers and subscribers watch your content. So because my channel has been like 100% Warzone basically since I made it, and now I'm switching all of a sudden and doing Marvel Rivals content, most of my subscribers, they're just not clicking on it because they don't even know what the game is, or they're just not interested perhaps in, you know, what YouTube, the algorithm does is they say, oh, your subscribers are not watching this. It must be a crappy video, so we're not gonna recommend it to other people. So with that, I know there's gonna be some growing pains sort of, and making the switch might be a little bit rough at first, but I'm just gonna keep my head down, keep making the same good educational content I've always done, because there's so much to educate about in this game, because there's so many different characters with different abilities and whatnot. And I think we're gonna get things rolling, because there is a ton of interest in this game right now. Like, it is like 5 to 10xing probably interest in what compared to Warzone. And I really can see this as being like the next Fortnite, Overwatch, or like Apex or Warzone was when it's at its peak, because this game is just like, it's just doing so well. So if you haven't checked out Marvel Rivals yet, but it seems interesting to you at least, I've got a few videos on the channel. We're definitely gonna be doing a lot more. Highly recommend, if you're coming from Call of Duty, you check out my Punisher guide that I made, because he is the hero that is by far the most similar to just like a COD character, because he's just got a really good assault rifle that's hit scan, he's got a good shotgun, his abilities are super simple, and he's basically just like have good positioning and shoot, he's really easy to play. So we recommend you check out that guide if you want to learn to play him, and start with him before you move on to some of the more complex characters. And if you do want to help support the channel during this time, just make sure you're subscribed, obviously, which you probably are if you're watching this video, but maybe turn on the notification bell as well, and just click through my videos and watch them, because literally the way YouTube works is it says how often are your viewers watching or clicking on the videos, the click-through rate, and then how much of the video are they watching, or the average view duration. Those are like the 2 most important metrics. So if you guys want to support, just click on them and watch the video all the way through, or heck, even just let it run in the background. Outside of gaming in the TCaptainX channel, I'm also starting another venture, which I'm probably actually more excited about, and I've been thinking about like more than anything. And it's just because I'm so passionate about this, and I've just never had the time to finally do it. But I think it makes sense to do this now because of what's going on, and that is starting both a personal training business as long as a health and fitness dedicated channel. So many of you may not know, but a few months ago I got certified as a personal trainer, which thankfully, due to my nursing background and just being very interested in health and fitness and always like educating myself in these areas, it was pretty easy to do. But I just started less than a month ago. I've already got like 6 online clients so far, and with a few more lined up to start, and I've been loving it. Mainly because I feel like a strength of mine is being able to explain things in a way that anyone can understand, which is why I do mostly educational content. But to educate people and see their health improve, that is so much more rewarding than helping someone improve in a video game. Like, yes, it feels really good, and I love when people say, TCap, you helped me increase my kill-death ratio or drop my first 20 bomb in Warzone, and I love hearing that. It makes me feel awesome. But when someone says, I have more energy, I get better sleep, I feel more confident in myself, that is like pure dopamine to me. And it's just me being honest and even kind of selfish, but it feels really good to help people make a substantial change like that affects their entire life. So if you care about health and fitness at all, we just made the channel. It is TFitX, so like TCaptainX, but just replace Captain with Fit. I have not posted a video quite yet. I will put the link to the channel in the description, but I'm working on the first one right now. The goal is gonna be to just post like 1 long form and maybe 1 short a week or so, and just be consistent, hopefully get the channel monetized. And yeah, and in all honesty, like I see myself doing that more in the long term as like more of a career rather than gaming. I've always been very concerned about being able to do this for a long time, especially when it comes to the gaming aspect, just because I know how volatile it is. And like I'm getting not old, like I'm 30, but I don't know if I'll be able to like keep up in these super like competitive shooter style games and do a good job educating on it or not. Whereas personal training, like in health, I see me doing this for life, because I think about it constantly, and I'm just so much more passionate about it. And I'm thankful I've had the gaming channel though to teach me about how content creation like works and how to build a channel. And also, you know, I think this is gonna all translate into helping me build my personal training business. I'm sure a few people might ask from this if I am like accepting more clients and whatnot. So far, I've only really been signing on like friends and family and starting them off with like a super fat discount, because I'm just trying to get experience right now and learn. But I will say after just a month, I've learned a ton. I do feel really good and really confident about being able to help people. So I am like maybe gonna be looking to bring on just a few more people for now, but I'm not trying to like completely fill my books up, because I'm still doing the gaming channel. Like I'm not quitting the gaming channel, and I'm still looking to, you know, stream 4 to 5 times a week, post 4 to 5 videos a week on that. So that still takes a lot of time. So I'm not like ready to full switch, and I don't want to just like completely fill up there. But I will say, if you're like super serious and you're really wanting to look for an online personal trainer, I would say reach out to me through my Twitter or X. It's just TCaptainX with an underscore after, and then it's linked in the description as well. So yeah, in summary, I'm not quitting the TCaptainX channel. You're still gonna see me streaming and posting content, but it's just not gonna be Warzone content for a bit, at least for now. And then we're starting the new fitness channel along with the personal training business that will kind of pair together with that. I also want to say though, if you've ever taken the time to watch any of my content and interact with it, you know, come in streams, hang out, just watch, comment on videos, whatever, that alone, I appreciate so much, like seriously. There's also a lot of people that have been just incredibly generous and have supported me financially by donating, gifting members, etc. And you know who you are. But seriously, I cannot thank you guys enough. I don't like having to like depend on that for a big source of my income, because previously, like my main income has always been just like ad revenue from getting views, and then also like brand deals and stuff like that. But it's in the recent months, like that stuff has helped a ton. And I don't like that I'm having to depend on that, but it means a lot. So thank you guys. So thank you again, everyone, especially if you watch this video and watch it all the way through. I just appreciate you guys so much. And it's been such like a blessing to build the channel to where it is now. But again, we're not quitting, we're still going, but we are gonna kind of make a change in things. So appreciate you guys. And hopefully I will see you in a stream here and maybe on the TCaptainX channel as well.